Namaste. Welcome to VInyasa FLow, intermediate level. Gently make your way into child's pose, arms stretched out in front, forehead gently on the earth. We'll start with a gentle sway. Gently moving the pelvis from side to side. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, let out a gentle sigh through your mouth. Now on the next inhale, begin to lift the sit bones away from your heels, rounding the spine. Move forward like a wave. Arms stay strong. Feel the stretch in the front of the body. Exhale. Melt back to child's pose. Inhale, round the back like a cat. Hips drop down, heart expands to the front. Press strongly to the earth with the hands. Lift your gaze to the horizon. Exhale back into child's pose. Inhale, navel to spine, rounding the back. Let your body way through. Now lift your gaze up towards the sky. Feel that beautiful stretch in your throat. Exhale back into child's pose. Inhale, lift back up. Move like a wave. Feel the front of the body expanding. Lift your gaze. And exhale, draw back into child's pose. Hips heavy. Once more, inhale, round the spine. Let the hips move forward, strong through your arms. Lift your gaze. Now begin to move your hips from side to side, rocking the hips, gently lowering down to the earth. Preparing for baby cobra, hands by the sides of the ribs, lift the heart. Lower ribs stay connected. Exhale, melt back down. Inhale, lift to baby cobra. And exhale, melting the heart down one more time. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, draw back into your child's pose. Inhale, lift the hips, make your way into tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips, hands on the shoulders, gently swaying the hips from side to side. And as you exhale, lean the hip to the right and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, sweep the tail to the left, look over your left shoulder. Feel the side body stretching. Inhale, back through center. And as you exhale, send the heart forward. Inhale, rounding the spine. And exhale, send the heart forward. Chin presses forward. Feel the throat stretching. Inhale, press the earth away with the hands. Navel draws up high towards the spine. And exhale, belly drops, heart reaches forward. Inhale, round the back like a cat. Feel the expansion through the back of the heart. And as you exhale, heart comes through. Lift your gaze strongly towards the sky. Inhale, rounding the spine. And exhale, make your way into neutral, curling the toes under. Take a deep breath in, preparing to draw back to downward dog as we exhale. Keep your knees soft, especially if there's a lot of feedback in the back of the hamstrings, paddling the feet, gently beginning to lengthen the back of the legs. Inhale, make your way into plank, shoulders right over wrist. Exhale, draw back to downward dog. Inhale, stepping the left foot through into runner's lunge. Allow the right knee to melt down. Grab your bricks if you like, or let the hands just rest to the side of your body. Stacking shoulders over hips, and as you inhale, allow both arms to float overhead. Exhale, arms fly down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, lean over to the left with the right arm. Exhale, let the arm circle in front of the body. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over. Exhale, circling the arm. Both arms rise now as you inhale. Exhale, arms sweep out to the side. Interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulder blades together and feel the expansion through the heart. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. They may go on bricks. Pull the toe strongly towards you on the left. Feel half splits here. Belly to thighs. Inhale, begin to glide forward to low runner's lunge and make your way to your right side into a wide-legged forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Breathing deeply into the back of the legs here. If it's too much, soften your knees. And gently allow for a sway with the torso. Imagine that your body is a pendulum. And just feel the freedom in the spine. Let the head sway from side to side. And then begin to deepen this movement as you move from side to side, bending the knee, side lunge, then into the other knee. And just allow for spontaneous movements here. Gently come to the center, lift the heart, coming into a neutral spine. Half lift here. Exhale, bending the back left knee. Inhale through center. Exhale, bending the other knee. Inhale back through center. Exhale, soften the knee. Side lunge. Now look towards the front of the mat. Turn and pivot. And as you exhale, step the left foot back into plank. Everything is nice and strong, rolling both heels to the left side. You can drop the bottom left knee. If you like to go a little further, left leg extends. Feel side plank here. Make sure your shoulder is right over top of that left hand. As you exhale, make your way back into plank. Exhale, both heels to the right. Inhale, lifting the left arm. Allow the right knee to come down for support or keep both legs straight. Deep breath in here. Exhale back to plank. Let the knees float down. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Wrist under the elbows. Lift a little bit higher into your cobra. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, lift the heart. Feel the expansion. Exhale, melt the body down. Once more, deep inhale. Lift the heart. Curl the toes under, lift the hips and thighs. Draw back, downward facing dog. And let out a nice sigh here through your mouth. Gently pedaling out the feet. Allow for some movement. Allow the right foot to step forward as you inhale, lowering the left knee to the earth for low runner's lunge. You may place the hands on bricks, or just let them hang to the side of your body. Make sure your shoulders are right over your hips. Belly is engaged, and allow the arms to rise. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Inhale, left arm reaches down and up. And as you exhale, lean to the right side, let the arms circle in front. Inhale, right arm reaches down and up, over to the left side, circle in front of the body. Now both arms rise, inhale. Exhale, arms sweep wide, interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders together, now lift the heart. Be careful not to collapse the back of the head into the neck. Keep it nice and long. Exhale, coming forward, framing the front foot, draw the hip back, coming into half splits. Try to pull the right toes towards you to deepen the stretch in the back of the knee. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, glide forward to low runner's lunge, lift the back left knee. And step the left foot forward into Uttanasana, forward fold, exhale. Bend the knees as much as you need to. and allow for gentle sway. Inhale, reach the arms behind you, interlace the fingers. So if you can roll the shoulder blades together, lengthen the arms, and see if you can lift them up towards the sky. If that's too much, keep them on your low back. And if you feel like you have a little bit more space, let the arms fall forward into the direction your toes are pointing. Okay, little figure 8 movements here to find a little bit more space. Exhale, release the hands to the earth. Inhale, lift to a half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse one dive. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, draw the hands to heart. And Namaskara Mudra, Samastiti. Inhale, both arms reach overhead. As you exhale, gently lean towards the right side. Feel the left side of the body expanding as you inhale back through center. Exhale, just a little lean towards the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, arms sweep back and behind. Interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders together, and allow the heart to expand. Keep your core strong. As you exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Let the arms fall forward. See if you can let the arms get a little heavier. Add a little figure 8 movement here in your shoulders to continue to find more space. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, lift to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stepping the right foot back into runner's lunge. Extend the heart forward. Make sure the hip is at the height of the left knee. As you exhale, draw your hips back, straight-legged lunge. If you're very flexible in your hamstrings, be mindful about the left knee. Try not to hyperextend it. By keeping a slight knee bend, this will take care of that. And as you exhale, move back into your runner's lunge. Extend the heart forward. Right hand to the earth. Inhale, lift the left arm. Feel the twist. Exhale, sweep the arm back and down, turning over towards the left side into a wide-legged forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. And see if you can bring the crown of your head to the earth. If that's not quite possible yet for you, you can use a brick and place the crown of the head on the brick or down to the earth. Breathing into the back of the legs. Inhale, begin to float the torso. Placing the hands directly beneath the shoulders, come up onto the fingertips. And then placing your left hand onto the brick and rotate the heart open. And see if you can take the left hand behind your hip, rolling that left shoulder open. If you have the space, take the left arm to the sky. Feel the twist here in wide-legged position. As you exhale, allow the left hand to come down, fold the body, let out a sigh through your mouth. Inhale, lift the torso, float it up, neutral spine. Bring the left hand onto the brick or the earth, right hand to the hip. Now exhale, turn from your navel, feel the twist. Either place the right hand onto the lower back or extend it towards the sky. Your arms are like wings, expand them open. Breathe into the right fingertips, strongly pressing away from the left hand so we're not collapsing through the shoulder. Exhale, let the body fold. And just say no with your head and just allow for full relaxation here. Inhale, float the torso, long spine. Now tick-tock the heels in. And as you exhale, see if you can bend your right knee and let the hips drop down, flexing the left foot up and then transfer through center. Allow the left knee to bend, lift the right toes. Variation of half lunge. Skandasana. Dropping those hips, use your hands as support, either on bricks or the earth. Now walk your hands back to the front of the mat, turn and pivot. Both hands framing the front foot, step the left foot back into plank. Exhale, both heels roll to the left side. See if you can stack the right foot on top. Let the right arm lift. Feel Vashisthasana. Strong core as you exhale back to center plank. Reset your position. Inhale as you exhale, both heels to the left, stacking the right leg on top of the left. And your left arm rises towards the sky. And exhale, left arm comes down, reset your plank. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga, nice and slow. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, rise into upward dog or high cobra. As you exhale, tuck toes under, lift hips and thighs. And let out a gentle sigh, pedaling out the feet. Inhale, allow the right leg to rise. Internal rotation, sparkle the toes out, three-legged dog. As you exhale, allow the knee to bend. Now open the hip here. As you exhale, square the hip, look forward and step the right foot in between the hands. Feel runner's lunge. Inhale, rise into high lunge. Exhale, root down. Root down into your front heel. Exhale, let the arms sweep down. Inhale, right arm sweeps down and up. And as you exhale, lean to the left side, circle the arm in front. Inhale, left arm reaches down and up. Exhale, over to the right side. Now both arms sweep down and up. Lift the heart. Exhale, sweep the arms out to the side. Interlace the fingers behind you. Deep inhale here. Heart expands. There's a lot of feedback in the low back. Soften your back knee just a bit more. Exhale, release the hands. Frame the front foot. Drop the back, right knee. And see if you can walk your right knee a little further back as we deepen our half splits. Use the support of the bricks. Make sure your hips remain square, really rolling that right hip forward and drawing the left hip just a little bit back so it's square. Feel that deep stretch. As you come out of it, make sure hands are under your shoulders. Coil the belly and walk the right knee forward. Draw the left heel towards you and make your way back into half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana. Bowing in, melting the heart in. Inhale, glide forward to low runner's lunge. Taking both hands on the inside of the left foot as you exhale, melt down into lizard lunge. And only go as far as it feels right to you. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower the heart down. Maybe your right forearm can come down. Maybe your left. If it's too much, use a brick and place the forearms on a brick. Breathe deeply into your hips. And make sure that your spine remains in a neutral position. Try not to round the shoulder blades. Make sure the neck is in line with the rest of your body. Gaze is slightly forward. If you like to go a little deeper, tuck the back, right toes under. Lift the right knee and thigh. 2 breaths. Then slowly inhale, rise up onto the hands. And take the left hand to the outside of the left foot and step back to downward facing dog. Now gently stepping the right foot forward into runner's lunge. You can use the bricks. Melt the hips down so it's below the front right knee. Shine your heart forward. Back left leg is strong. Really use your quads. Press into that left heel. And as you start to breathe out, we'll draw back into that straight-legged lunge. So draw the hips back. Let the heart melt in. Be careful not to hyperextend the front right knee. Keep it slightly bent. One more breath. And on your next exhale, melt back to your runner's lunge. Heart shines forward. And taking the left hand wide on the floor. Inhale, allow the right arm to rise. Feel this deep twist in your runner's lunge. Rising out of that left shoulder, breathe into the right fingers. Exhale, sweep the arm back and down. Now turn towards the right side. Make your way into Prasarita Padottanasana. See if you can bring the crown of the head towards the earth. Inhale, float the torso. Climbing up onto the hands. You can even place them on bricks. Now turn your heels in as you exhale. Bend the left knee. Drop your hips down. Try to lift the chest. Skandasana. Inhale, bring the hands center. Shift your weight over to the right knee. Bending that right knee deeply. Drop the hips. Inhale back through center. Exhale, softening the left knee. Flexing the right foot strongly. Now look towards the front of the mat. Gently walk back to the front. Turn and pivot. And step the right foot back to plank. Exhale, both heels to the right. Stacking the left foot. And see if you can lift the left leg away. A little bit more challenging version of Vashisthasana. Exhale back to your plank. Reset, inhale. Exhale, both heels to the left. Lift the top right leg, lift the right arm. Radiate like a star. Exhale, back to center plank. Reset, deep breath in. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga Dandasana. And take a gentle prostration here. Reach the arms out in front. Feel the earth beneath your body. You can bring the palms together, bend at the elbows. Reverse namaste. Let the hands drop into the back of the neck or the head. Exhale, hands come back down in front. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the head. And see if you can come up onto your forearms, bending the back right knee. Reach the right hand towards the right foot and pull the heel in towards your buttock. Make sure the knee stays in alignment with your hip. And try to pull the heel towards the buttock to deepen the quadriceps stretch. One more breath. And as you exhale, gently release the foot, release your hand. And see if you can bend the left knee, swim the left arm back, grab the outside of the foot or ankle. As you exhale, drop your forehead onto your right forearm. Then bend the left elbow a little bit so you can really engage your bicep here. Pull the heel closely towards the buttock if you can. Feel that deep quad stretch. Exhale, release. Swing the left arm back towards the front. Bring the hands back as we prepare to rise, upward dog. And as you exhale, draw back, downward facing dog. Let out a sigh. Inhale, right leg floats towards the sky. Three-legged dog. As you exhale, bend the knee. Feel the heel dropping towards the buttock. And as you exhale, pull the knee forward and step the right foot in between the hands. Setting up runner's lunge here. Drop the hips below the front right knee. Now rise on your next breath in, high lunge. Exhale, arms fly down to the side of the body. Inhale, left arm sweeps down and up, over to the right side. Lean as much as you can, circle your arm in front. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale across. Now both arms rise. Lift your gaze if you feel strong on your balance. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Roll the shoulders together, melt even more. Allow the heart to open wide here. Surrender, trust. Exhale, release the hands, frame the front right foot, drop the left knee to the earth. And see if we can walk the left knee a little further back, explore a deeper expression of split Hanumanasana. Make sure your hands are always under the shoulders. Use bricks to support your body weight. One more breath. Next exhale, tuck the back left toes under, walk the knee forward, drag the right heel in towards you, make your way back to half split. So walk your hands as far out in front. Let the heart melt down. Relax neck and head. And on your next breath in, draw the navel in. Lift your gaze, lunging forward into that right knee. Lift the back, left knee and thigh. And step forward into Uttanasana as you exhale. Bow in, chin to throat, crown of the head pointing to the earth. Inhale, lift to a half lift, long neutral spine. Exhale, melt belly, chest towards the legs. Inhale, reverse one dive, reach up towards the sky. And exhale, draw the hands down to the heart in prayer. Inhale, arms sweep up towards the sky. Exhale, sink into Utkatasana, hands at the heart. Draw the navel in so our back stays protected. Inhale, arms sweep down. Now float the right knee up, knee to chest pose. Exhale, sit back down into chair. Inhale, left knee floats. Feel your balance. Exhale, melt back into Utkatasana. Inhale, right knee rises. And exhale, stay here. Reach the arms down. See if you can interlace them together underneath your right hamstring, creating a little bit of a hammock. Now pull the knee up as you inhale. Exhale, extend the leg out in front of you. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, push through the heel. Belly stays strong. Inhale. Bend the knee. Exhale, radiate the leg out. Keep pulling the navel into spine. Inhale, leg comes in. Now hands to heart. Float the knee down, preparing for toppling tree. Vira 3. Keep your hips square. Sparkle the back toes out. Reach through the crown. One more breath. Exhale, melt the heart down, but keep your right leg floating at 90 degrees. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lunge the right foot back. Drop the hips, shine your heart forward. Feel runner's lunge. As you exhale, back into that straight-legged lunge, but this time, see if you can lift your toes away from the earth. Use your hands to support your body weight. Core stay strong by pulling the navel in towards the spine. Slowly as you exhale, roll the foot back down, melt back to runner's lunge. Gaze to the horizon. Now turn the back foot out, preparing to rise into Virabhadrasana 2. Arms to the height of the shoulders. Make sure there's an external rotation through the front left hip. Left knee over left ankle. Back right leg is strong. Now gaze over the front left arm. Now inhale, lift the ribs. Exhale, slide forward to side angle pose. Either elbow to the thigh or left hand to the brick. Side angle pose. Exhale, allow the right arm to fall behind your back. Maybe you're able to thread the fingers into the hip crease. Roll that right shoulder down and back. Radiate open. Stay strong in the back leg, pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Allow the gaze to come down, right hand to hip. Hop the right foot in just a little bit so you can take your left hand at least a foot out in front. All your weight is on the left hand and left foot. Inhale, lift the back right leg for half moon. Feel the steadiness. Keep your gaze down to the floor to keep yourself grounded and balanced. Maybe explore bending the right knee and then extending it long. If you feel really balanced, lift the right arm to the sky. Feel the expansion here. Exhale, allow the top arm to melt down. Turn the torso square over the left leg. Now squeeze the right leg as high as you can, standing splits. Inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, gently lunge the right foot back, gently dropping towards the right knee. And see if we can move deeper into splits. Maybe you can make all the way down into splits here. Go as deep as you can. If something doesn't feel quite right, make sure you back out of it. Some feedback is okay, but if it's really intense, perhaps you've gone a little too far. So come a little bit out of it. Couple more breaths here in Hanumanasana, curling the back right toes under. Gently walk the right knee forward. Pull the left toes towards you. Half split, sigh it out. Inhale, gently glide forward into the left knee. Curl the right toes under, lift the right knee and thigh and step back into plank. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, draw back to downward facing dog, pedaling up the feet. Let out a sigh. Inhale, gently come forward to plank. Strong core, press the floor with your hands. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift to high cobra. Exhale, draw back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, and then the right, making your way into Uttanasana at the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse one dive, rise all the way tall. Fingertips lightly touch. Exhale, Namaskar Mudra, Samastiti. Inhale, arms sweep down and up, and as you exhale, draw back into chair pose. Utkatasana, hands slide down to the heart, shoulders down and back. Pulling the navel in towards spine. Inhale, sweep the arms down, allow the left knee to float up. Fingertips lightly touch, maybe lift your gaze. Exhale, root back down to chair pose. Arms sweep down and up, lift the right knee. Standing knee pose. Lift your gaze if you can. Exhale, hands slide through the central channel back into chair pose. Inhale, left knee, pause here. Exhale, arms sweep wide, interlace the fingers underneath your left hamstring. Roll the shoulders down together, squeeze the shoulders together for support. Now inhale, exhale, extend the leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, it's like you're pushing a door open with the bottom of the foot. Inhale, knee bends. Exhale, push that heavy door open. Keep your navel drawn back in towards the spine for steadiness. Inhale, knee bends. Now place the hands at heart. Let the heart move forward as the leg reaches back into Virabhadrasana 3. Airplane pose. Hips square. Exhale, bow in. Keeping the back left leg at 90 degrees, let the heart melt into the supporting right leg. Inhale, lift to a half lift. As you exhale, left foot lunges back. Drop the hips below the right knee. Feel runner's lunge here. Now, where your big toe is, as you exhale, draw back to straight-legged lunge. See if you can curl the right toes towards you. Let the heart melt in. Breathe into the back of the hamstring. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, glide back to your runner's lunge. Dropping the back left knee, both hands on the inside of the right foot as we prepare for lizard lunge. Exhale, soften the elbows, melt the heart down. Inhale, rise like a wave. Exhale, melting down to the left elbow, maybe the right. If it's too much, grab a brick and place the forearms on the brick. Keep your spine in neutral, reach the heart forward. Make sure we're not collapsing through the head or the upper back. Curl the back left toes under. If you'd like to go a little deeper, lift the left knee and thigh. Deep breath into the hip here. Good, one more breath. Slowly climb back up onto the hands. And then drop the back heel where the big toe is on the left. Windmill the left arm up and back, making your way into Virabhadrasana 2. Make sure the right knee stays over second and third toes of the right foot. The rotation always comes from the hip, not from the ankle. Now inhale, lift the ribcage. As you exhale, slide into side angle pose. Right elbow either on the right thigh or right hand on the inside of the right foot or on a brick. Left arm stacks right over top of the right arm. As you exhale, allow the left arm to drop behind you. Either place it into the low back, or maybe you're able to sneak the fingers on the inside of the right hip and thigh. One more breath. Exhale, release the hand to the left hip, gaze down. Hop the left foot in, take your right hand at least a foot forward. Transfer all the weight into the right hand and right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg to half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Gaze is down for steadiness. Explore moving the knee here, bending that left knee. Inhale, extend the left leg strong. Now flex the foot. If you feel steady, explore lifting the left arm right over top of the right. It's okay if you wobble. And as you exhale, square the torso back to the front. Let the torso fall over the right leg. Squeeze the left leg as high as you can. Inhale, lift the heart, lunging the left foot back, dropping the left knee to the earth. And making your way into full splits on this side. Go as far as your body will let you. Use the bricks to support the body weight. Now it's really important that you keep your hips square. Often people like to open that back hip to get a little bit more space, but it's important to keep the hips square to the front of the room. So think of rolling that right hip down and in, and pull the right hip slightly back. Breathing all the way into the bowl of the pelvis and the low belly. Beautiful. Gently tuck the back left toes under. Make your way back into half splits. Walk the hands out in front. And exhale, melt the heart in, chin to throat. Make sure there's no tension in the upper body. Inhale, gently lunge forward into the right leg and allow the right leg to move back into child's pose, opening the knees. Let your hips melt into the heels, forehead down. And this is how we begin class. So notice the difference. How does it feel right now? Does the hip feel more open? Does your body feel more expansive? As you inhale, lift the hips away from the heels, make your way into tabletop position, knees under hips, and exhale, drop back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps up towards the sky. Exhale, bending the knee. And as you exhale, draw the left knee in front, in between the hands for pigeon. Sliding the right leg as far back as you can. Lift the heart as you inhale. Exhale, mount the heart forward into sleeping swan or sleeping pigeon. Arms can be stretched out in front, or you can create a little pillow with your forearms, or use your bricks. If you find that you have a tendency to roll into the left hip, place a brick underneath the left sits bone. Give yourself that support if you need it. Allow everything to relax in your body, your face, your jaw, your belly, your shoulders, your hips, and your thighs. Now slowly as you inhale, climb back up onto the hands. Feel the torso lift, curl the back, right toes under, lift the right knee and thigh, and step back to downward dog, pedaling out the feet. The left leg might feel a little sleepy, so pedal it out to get that blood flow back into that leg. And as you inhale, prepare to lift the right leg, open the hip. Bend your knee as you exhale. And then draw the right knee forward in between the hands, sliding the left leg back as far as you can. Inhale, lift through the heart. As you exhale, bow in, walk the hands out in front, forehead to the earth. If that's a little too much, you can always use the bricks to bring the floor a little bit closer towards you. So you can place a brick underneath your forehead or underneath the arms. But take a moment to relax now. Consciously relaxing the face. Allow the mouth to gently open so there's no tension in and around your jaw. Inhale, begin to lift the torso away. Climbing up onto the hands. And see if you can roll onto your right hip and allow the left leg to come to the front. As we make our way into seated forward fold, as you inhale, lift the arms overhead, lift out of the hips. As you exhale, soften your knees and melt forward, reaching to your toes or your ankles or calves. Now let the heart bow in. Be careful not to be forceful here. Don't force your body down. Just let gravity do its work. Inhale, extend through the crown, lifting the torso, and see if you can lift the right leg up. Left hand can be to the side for support. Now lift your gaze past your big right toe. And see if your left hand can reach the outside of the right foot. If that's a little too intense, you can always grab the ankle or calf, or soften your right knee. But keep lifting your gaze. Try to keep a neutral spine. Now release the right arm and reach it back. Feel the twist, twisting in towards the right leg. If you feel wobbly, keep the right hand on the earth behind you. Inhale, come back to the front. And exhale, bending the right knee. Place the foot over the left leg. Left arm rises as you inhale. Exhale, hug the right knee. And twist over towards the right side. See if you can get your chin just in front of that right shoulder. Or perhaps right over top of that right shoulder. Maintain a long spine as you inhale. Lift up through the crown. As you exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper from your navel. Nice, gentle breaths. Slowly as you inhale, unwind. And allow the right arm to come to the inside of the right leg and twist open to the left side, rolling that left shoulder open, down and back. And let your gaze turn back towards the left shoulder. Inhale, unwind to the front, straightening both legs out. Inhale, let the arms rise once more. Paschimottanasana. Exhale, fold forward. See if you can slide your ribcage a little further down the thighs. If you'd like to go a little deeper, if you're really flexible, you can place a brick at the back of the feet and then hold on to the brick as you exhale, bow in. Keep lengthening the body forward. Feel the deep stretch in the low back. One more breath. Inhale, begin to lift the torso. Hold on to the left foot. Let the left leg rise. Keep your gaze past your big toe. Feel that deep opening in the back of that left hamstring. And then take the right hand to the inside of the left foot. If that's too much, you can always grab a little lower. Now, if there's a tendency to round the low back, I suggest you soften your left knee a little bit more. Now release the left hand away. As you inhale, sweep the arm up. Exhale, twist from your navel. Let the rest follow. Left hand can come onto the earth for support. Keep lifting out of the sits bones. Reach tall through the crown. Gently inhale, unwind, bending the left knee. Place it over the right foot. Let the right arm rise this time. Deep inhale. Exhale, twist from your navel. Hug the right knee into the body. Exhale, twist over to the left side. See if you can get that chin just in front of the left shoulder. Maybe you can get it over the shoulder. Inhale, unwind as we open the twist. Left arm comes to the inside of the left leg. Roll the right shoulder blade open. Looking back, just in front of that right shoulder or over the right shoulder. Beautiful. Unwind. Extend the left leg. Come a little forward towards the top of the mat. Grab a brick and place it to the side of your mat for easy transition. Hands underneath the knees, rounding the back. Roll one vertebrae down at the earth. Hug the knees into your chest. Take the knees a little bit wider. Feel that nice stretch, making your way into happy baby. Sliding the hands on the inside of each foot. If you can't quite reach your feet, that's okay. Grab the ankles or the calves. And just gently start to sway the body here. And as you sway your body, begin to explore straightening the legs out a little bit more. So as you lean into the left side, straighten the left leg out a little bit more, and then the right leg. Just begin to explore those hamstrings again. As you lean into the right side, see if you can straighten the right leg out. And as you go over to the left side, see if you can straighten that left leg out, push through your heel. And see if both legs can fall away from each other. Upavista Konasana. Wide-legged splits, hands coming on the inside of the thighs or on the calves or holding onto the big toes or the bottom of the feet. Keeping a long spine, try to press the sacrum down towards the earth to deepen the stretch. Gently as you exhale, release the feet, gently bring the knees together and allow the right foot to drop to the floor and the left foot. Taking the arms out to the side into a T shape. Now extend the left leg to the sky as you exhale, cross it over the right, eagle pose legs. Now lift your hips a little bit off the earth, bring it towards the left side. And as you exhale, both knees drop to the right. See if your head can turn towards the left. So it's really important in twist, spinal twist on the floor, is that both shoulder blades remain on the earth. If you find that your left shoulder blade is not on the earth, I suggest that you uncross your legs so that that left shoulder can ground down. If there's an unease here in breathing into the belly, think of breathing into the sides of the ribs here. Couple more breaths here. Now gently your head center to uncross the legs. Bring the left knee up, bend the right knee, square your hips. Take a deep inhale here and let out a sigh. Inhale, allow the right leg to extend. Exhale, cross it over the left leg. Eagle pose legs. Lift your hips off the earth to the right side of the mat. Exhale, both knees roll towards the left side. Make sure that right shoulder blade remains on the earth. Deep inhale and exhales here. Couple more breaths. Gently inhale, bring the head center. Gently uncross the right leg, bring the right knee up. Then let the left knee float up, gently roll onto your low back. Take a deep inhale. And let out a sigh and allow the knees to fall open, bound angle pose. Hands can either be on the belly or open on the floor, palms facing up. Whatever feels comfortable. Begin to close the eyes. Slowing everything down in your body, your breath. Allow the arms to fall open as we prepare to move into our final resting pose of Shavasana. Claim some space around yourself. As you exhale, just feel the whole back side of your body melting into the earth. Now gently bring awareness back towards your body. And start by taking a deep breath in through the nose, let out a gentle sigh through your mouth. Allow some movement to return in the toes and the fingers. And take a deep inhale, let the arms reach overhead, stretch your body out, and as you exhale, gently draw the knees in towards the chest. Gently rock your body, and then roll to one side into a fetal position, side lying position. And slowly make your way up into a seated posture of your choice. Easy pose. You can even sit on the top of a brick. And allow the hands to come to the heart as we take a moment for gratitude. Gratitude for this practice, for this day. Namaste.